Greetings and welcome once again to Creepy Ghoul Vision. I am Creepy Ghoul, your host. Thank you for tuning in. Well, this looks to be the year-end Extreme Metal Collection update that I'm probably going to do. Creepy holidays to everybody. I trust that everybody had a creepy holidays and will have a scary new year. The date today is Monday, December 26th. Here's to ya. Let's get to it. Okay. Love the new Hell's Headbanger sticker, no question about it. Still have a strong appreciation for flyers, postcards, and whatnot. Great way to learn about new bands and upcoming releases type of thing. We have a new Beherit, well, a new new Beherit release coming up on NWN, apparently in January. So yeah, I'll be looking out for that. I believe it's a commemorative edition of what, in my opinion, is probably the greatest Black Death album of all time, Beherit's Drawing Down the Moon. Alright guys, I got some cassettes, I got some CDs, I got a banner, and I got some records for you. So let's get to it, let's check out some of the stuff. Year-end collection update coming at you on Creepy Ghoul Vision. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the support over the years and this year type of thing. Hope you're enjoying the channel and all the weirdness that is called Creepy Ghoul Vision. Creepy Ghoul Vision. Halder. Scooped up this cassette at Hell's. I didn't have this, and this one was a really hard one to get too. It's the Ascending the Raven Stone. Ascending the Raven Stone. I believe this is a demo EP from Halder, a one female project, fronted female band project. One man band. No, one female fronted primitive, raw, cold as fuck black metal project right here. I got into this project, I believe, this year. I have a good portion of her discography. There's the J card right there, simple, straightforward, right to the point. And there she is right there. She's from Scandinavia, but residing in the US right now. Can't remember exactly where. But yeah, check this out if you like cold, harsh black metal. Female fronted, she does most of the instruments, has session musicians for touring. Really great stuff, man. Halder. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show these both actually. So in one of my last videos, I ordered through Hell's the standard size jewel case version of Messa de Morte, or Messa de Morte, by Beherit, the EP. It comes in three formats so far. Still awaiting the LP version, but in the meantime, it comes in a standard CD jewel case, which I do have. Then it comes in a 3-inch. I've got a couple of these from the old days, but I was shocked to see something like this surface again. A 3-inch CD. So I had to get that. Honestly, for collection purposes, there it is right there, man. Had to have it. Quite unique. Wouldn't expect anything less from Beherit. Official release too. And it comes in a cassette format right here, which I scooped up. J card, very reminiscent of the old days. I'll show you that in a sec. Blood red transparent cassette. And the J card is Nocturnal or Nuclear Holocaust Vengeance. He's got 1,000,001 fucking names, man. But anyways, there you go. There's the J card right there. There you go. Look at that. Schizophrenic sounds, mystical chaos, total orgasm. We are underground, and this is true. This is sound of fucking cruel. Yeah. He was one strange dude. He still is, too. Well, that's no act, that's for sure. There you go. Beherit, Messa de Mort EP. On all formats. Awaiting the LP version, most definitely. I didn't scoop up the last few Municipal Waste albums. Not sure why. Something really jumped out at me on this one. I gave it a listen when it came out, or shortly after it came out. Man, I thought I was listening to some DRI here, man. This album, Electrified Brain, very reminiscent of DRI, and I was like, holy crap. Different but the same from their last several albums, which I need to revisit. But anyhow, I've seen them play Toronto a few times way back when. Great bunch of guys. And here's the Electrified Brain cassette. I may eventually get it on LP, CD in passing, but something about it, I said, you know what, I want to get it on cassette. I don't know, something told me to get it on cassette. There we go. Tapes, records and tapes. Rule. Throat Cutter, Speed Demon from Hell. Scooped up this one after listening to it on the Nuclear War Now website. Just very raw, like Bathory-like band here. Really great shit. Throat Cutter. The name and the title alone should say it all. And it even comes, check this out, comes with a really cool patch inside the cassette. There you go. That's a nice one right there. I'll just show you the J card for the hell of it. It's got the Speed Metal logo right there. And there they are right there. You know, tight pants, white sneakers, high tops, bullet belts. You know what the fuck they're all about, man. There it is right there, Throat Cutter. I can highly recommend this. I'm serious. Check them out. Because Creepy Ghoul said so. Jaeger. Put the patch back in. There you go. That's how it is. Let's get to some CDs. Hells has been throwing in their latest compilation, which is pretty fucking kick-ass, man. I've gotten into a lot of bands over many years by listening to their compilations, and that's the whole idea right there. This comp here, long-awaited comp, is long overdue comp, I should say, is pretty fucking kick-ass, man. Death Hammer, Spider, who just started listening to. They're an interesting band. Nunslaughter, of course. Who else is on here that I've been listening to? Not into Acid Witch at all. They do have a good track on here, though. But check it out. With your order from Hells, they've been throwing these in. I got like 2 of them or 3 of them so far. There you go right there. And the cover, of course, first Cannibal Corpse album, Eaten Back to Life. Not a fan. Like Butchered at Birth, The Bleeding, Tomb of the Mutilated, but I just wasn't a fan of Eaten Back to Life. I don't know. Usually I'm all about the first albums, but I wasn't with them. Really funny. I spent a good portion searching for the first Belfagor on LP, The Last Supper. Censored cover and all. Yeah, well, I finally got it anyhow. Next thing you know, the CD surfaces with Blood Sabbath, the second album, Blood Sabbath, which I do have from the old days. I have an old pressing on that of CD. It's an okay album. It's not bad. It's listenable. But I'm all about the first album, man. The Last Supper. a wicked piece of blackened death metal right there. More on the death side, really great shit. I haven't even opened the CD yet, or else I would have shown you the censored cover underneath. Yeah, Nuclear Blast. Really happy to get this double CD set of the first two Belfagor albums. I only really like the first. The second one, Blood Sabbath, that's about as far as I'll go. That's borderline for me, but yeah, extremely devastating band right here. Particularly listen to The Last Supper, man. Brutal shit. Finally. I don't know how hard this is going to be to get. It comes with quite an extensive booklet, as I can see here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this one will be sought after, mainly because of The Last Supper. Probably been out of print for many, many moons. Here's one for you, if I can pronounce it. Apogeon. The release is called Astrolatria I Initiato. Well, I remember listening to this on the Nuclear War Now website, and I'm like, you know what, I'm getting this CD copy here. I don't believe there was an LP copy. Total fucking atmosphere. Give this a listen. It's worth it. It's a Creepy Ghoul recommendation. There you go, right there. Very interesting front cover right there. The glare. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, definitely check it out. There's a little bit of a close-up of the band, the project, sorry, and the album title right there, if you can even see it. Right there. Apogeon. I'm not exactly a wordsmith, as you can tell. Astrolatria I Initiato. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Check it out. I can recommend. Alright, let's get to some LPs. I got a 7-incher here. Record. Let me show you this cool banner I scooped up from Hell's. It's unofficial. Nevertheless, I don't care. I had to have this one. I gotta find a spot to put up all my banners and posters and shit. I have like no room here. Like, I have no room. Check this out. Really nice quality banner. And I could not resist this one, bootleg or not. Looks pretty convincing to me. Look at that, eh? Classic. I'll show you how big this is for scale. There I am, and there it is right there. Nuns have no fun. Merciful fate. Again, another show that I didn't miss out on. Not that I'm complaining or anything like that, but Merciful Fate recently played Montreal, Quebec, Canada, a couple months ago. And again, I didn't attend for various reasons. Number one being timing, and number two, I'm not quite there yet for live shows, and I openly admit that. Again, my mentality towards that is, if I do get sick with this crap, can I afford to take 3 to 5 days off work? My answer is no. No, I can't. So therefore, I try not to put myself in those risky situations and gamble with my health, if you know what I mean. And that's the truth, guys. Straight up. That's the truth. And speaking of which, I fucking hate these millennials. And I know it's a millennial thing, where they say, oh, I'm not gonna lie, but blah, blah, blah. Or, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm telling the truth in conversation, if I'm telling the truth, or I can't lie. Like, fuck off. Those are the real fucking bullshitters who say that shit. And this crap right here, I can't even do it. This crap, how do you do that heart bullshit? Like that. There you go. That's bullshit as well. That's fucking bullshit. That's a millennial thing. So is calling records vinyl. Anyhow, I got a 7-incher. I got a 7-incher. A 7-inch record. This is actually a split. I'm just trying to remember because this stuff's been sitting here on the table for a little bit. This is a very raw split from what I remember from this project called holy crap, Mohin of Nesbeth. It was split with, look, I can't, I'm sorry man, I'm not gonna bullshit you, making a complete ass out of myself. There's the first project, there's one side, and here's the other project right here. If you know the logos, then you know who they are. All I know is I listened to this one on Nuclear, and I was like, yeah, gotta have this one. Both projects, killer fucking tracks. There's the inlay right there. Normally if I'm buying a split 7-inchers, like both the bands have got to be pretty kick-ass on there. Like, I mean, I just can't like have like one side be amazing but the other side be shit. But in this case, both sides were absolutely fucking devastating from what I remember. There's a split right there if you can pronounce it. Check it out, get it if Nuclear still has it. There's the other side, the other project right there. There you go. I don't feel like making an ass out of myself and trying to pronounce this crap or even trying to remember. Sure, I should have notes here, but who has time for that? Some OCD people do, I don't. I'm not saying I'm not OCD, but I just don't have time for that. This has been on my radar for a bit. I remember a friend of mine way back when got me into Forgotten Woods, got me an LP of the 2 demos, I believe, which I still have on LP. Picture disc, white record. Nuclear had this in. I missed out on it the first time around. They quickly got it back in and I scooped it up. As the Wolves Gather. Very interesting black metal project right here. I forgot, where are these guys from? Put out on the No Colors records. Oh man, No Colors. Jeez. Remember when they were pumping out a lot of like the Graveland stuff and like the, who else? Infernum and whatnot. Where are they from? Are they from Germany? I don't remember, honestly. But yeah. Had to have this. This is like essential, man. Very unusual, an interesting way of black metal from the second wave as well right here. Can recommend really great shit right here. Primitive and raw. Back to basics, definitely. Forgotten Woods as the Wolves Gather. Okay, so I had 2 of these Neptune Towers records in my Hell's Headbangers wish list. One of them got sold, but this one remained, and I grabbed this one on LP. Very hard to get. Peaceville just re-released these, thankfully. This is Fenres's project from Dark Throne from way back when, and he did 2 albums under Neptune Towers. This is, I believe this is the first one. I think this is the first one, yeah. There you go. It's space, ambient, atmosphere, minimalistic, just really great shit, man. Like, seriously. Like, this deserves a listen. You've got to, if you're not familiar, just give this a listen. It's on YouTube. Had to get it on LP. I recently this year, I think, got both the albums on CD. But yeah, wanted to definitely get this on LP. Most definitely. got my eyes out for the other one as well. I did an order from Hell's Headbangers. They threw this in. There's nothing in there. Sometimes they'll just toss in a random album cover or whatnot. I guess for added packaging or just for the hell of it. They had it laying around. They want to throw you a bone type of thing. Was never really a fan of Deicide. I think Glenn Benton's a fucking idiot. But yeah, there you go, for decoration purposes in the garage, maybe something to toss around. The Deicide album, Revocate, Jehovah, the Whore. Okay, it's got Jesus Christ here dressed as a hooker type of thing. Great cover, I gotta say, but yeah, don't really care for Deicide. Not my kind of death metal, really. Infernal what? And Infernal Curse, Deadly Scythe. Oh, I remember this one now. Okay, yeah. Infernal Curse, split with Deadly Scythe. Oh man, both projects are just absolutely fucking devastating on this release. Just very atmospheric, echoey, raw. Definitely worth it. A split, definitely worth it. As I said earlier, when it comes to splits, if one side is good and the other side isn't, I won't even bother, man. But yeah, this is a really great split all around. Infernal Curse, Deadly Scythe. Both equally devastating projects. There you go, coming at you. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so more black metal. This one here, I'm just trying to go by memory here, is... Can't fucking read that. Black LP. That doesn't help me, because it's the same fucking logo. But anyhow, I'll be honest with you, I don't remember. It's been a while, I don't remember. I do remember listening to this on NWN and being fucking blown away by the fuzziness. I remember this album here is absolutely fuzzy and primitive, extremely minimalistic, and that's what Creepy Ghoul's attracted to. Signal Rex, they put out a lot of obscure shit, and this is very extremely obscure. If you recognize the old logo there, maybe I'll make an attempt. No, I won't make an attempt. I won't even bother. But there you go. Classic, traditional, grainy, black and white. You can already guess what it's all about, which is why I wanted to listen to it, which is why I got it. Black Crucifixion collection, demos collection. I believe this is the demos collection. Put out on NWN. It's from the old days. I've always heard about these guys. Black Crucifixion, was never really familiar with their stuff until most recently. But yeah, got this demos collection here. I believe it's the 2 demos, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. LP, yeah, well there you go. The LP collects the 1991 debut demo. Oh, and a live set, The Day of Darkness. There you go. Yeah, I remember now. These recordings featured Sodomistic Slaughter on drums from Beherit. 11 tracks of Finnish black metal, born from the same dark corners of the underground as Beherit and Barathrum. Funny enough, never got into Barathrum. I've listened to their stuff, and it's just, I don't know, I love Finnish black metal, but Barathrum just doesn't do it for me. Sorry, I don't know. But yeah, Black Crucifixion. Very, very Beherit-like, most definitely. I do remember listening to this. There you go. Okay, so more Jaeger. Mysteria. Mystica. When in doubt, always check the sleeve. Mysteria, Mystica, Eterna. The album is called The Temple of Esphoros. Eos Feros. I don't know. Okay. There it is right there. There it is right there. In the vein of the second wave. Check it out right there. A very dark album from what I remember. Actually, the vocals were very upfront and in your face. Iron Bonehead never seems to disappoint, man. I don't think I've heard a really bad or a mediocre Iron Bonehead release thus far, man. And I've listened to a lot of the stuff that come out on that label. It's really great shit. A lot of primitive stuff, a lot of dark stuff, a lot of second wave, early second wave stuff. This is no exception. Give it a listen. There you go. Okay, so I got a bunch more LPs here, guys. Again, when in doubt, check the sleeve if you can. Manta Hangal. Holy crap. Manta Hangal. Manta Hangal. Anyways, the release is called The Festering, Decadence, and Misery. Yeah, when I first saw this, I looked at it for a second. I'm like, this was, the cover was reminiscent of Lucio Fulci's The Gates of Hell, the priest who hung himself. And I looked closer, I'm like, oh, very similar, but not quite, and stuff. Yeah, I did listen to this. I believe this is a foreign band, if I'm not mistaken. I don't exactly remember where they're from. I think somewhere in Asia, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that one. But yeah, very minimalistic stuff right here. There you go, check it out. And again, there's the logo. And I will spell it for you. The project is called Mantahungal. Manta Hangal. The Festering, Decadence, and Misery. Check them out on my recommendation and understand why I got the album. And maybe later I'll do the same. Oh well. Yeah, this one pretty much speaks for itself. I absolutely love silk screened covers. I mean, what I have plans actually next year, 2023, to put out, finally put out the Warlock Moon full length that's been sitting on the shelf now for about, what, over 12 years that nobody's heard. And I've got a few albums, particularly from Nuclear War now, that come like this. The bands just do it themselves. It's all silk screened cover, minimalistic, man. Black and white, straight up, right to the point, folded cardboard, put the record in, bam, you're done. I love this type of presentation. It looks and seems very inexpensive to do, because putting out a record nowadays costs you an arm and a leg. But it is a long dream of mine to have something of, musically, of mine pressed onto an LP for various reasons, for many reasons. Nostalgic sound purposes in particular, but it's gonna happen. I mean, you know, or, you know, waiting for that one underground label, doesn't matter where they're from on this planet, to, you know, be like, hey, Warlock Moon. Yeah, it's a band that I'm still proud of, but in the same breath, not really proud of, type of thing. But anyways, I'm getting too far off topic here. That's a topic for another rant video that I can do. But anyhow, this project is called, I have no fucking idea what this project is called. Again, this is one of the ones I listened to that just blew my mind. Here it is right here. Oh yeah, Death Hymns. Death Hymns. Yeah, Death Hymns. There you go. Look at that. Recorded in Hell. Gotta love that. Death Hymns. Look at that cover. Holy fuck. Like, seriously. And there's the back. Doesn't get any more DIY than that, man, I'm telling you. Love that shit. Yeah, like to put out a record like that. To complete my Moonblood collection, this is one of my favorite black metal projects of all time. The mighty Moonblood from Germany. Just got this a while ago, Conquering the Ravenland by Moonblood. Just came out on LP. I've got my eyes open for the CD version of this. All the Moonblood reissues I've got so far on every format that it's been out. I don't know. They have not put out any cassettes, which is surprising. But they have put them all out on CD and LP. I've got them all with the exception of the CD for this version right here, for this album right here. Moonblood needs no introduction. Dark, raw, primitive, underground, air conditioner in the background at times type of thing. Vocals are absolutely raw and fucking chilling. There you go, the mighty Moonblood. One of my favorites, heavily influenced by this band when I started Warlock Moon, most definitely. Particularly vocals. Basmu. I got another one of his projects here, his albums here. Basmu, one-man band project, I believe. Very minimalistic, atmospheric. Lot of unsettling noises here, that's for sure. Check this project out. It's not for everybody, but if you can appreciate the raw atmosphere, then I mean, yeah, have a look. Definitely have a listen. There you go, Basmu, if I'm even pronouncing that properly. Basmu. B-A-S-M-U. Great fucking cover. Ancient North. Ancient North. Very reminiscent of Gorgoroth, isn't it? Yeah, really great shit, man. Traditional second wave black metal. Sounds like it came out in 93, 94, 95 type of thing. Put out on the mighty Iron Bonehead Records once again. I'm not certain when this album came out, but you're gonna definitely want to check it out on the Creepy Ghouls recommendation here if you're into that type of stuff. Which I think you are, which I hope you are. If you're watching this channel, you already know what Creepy Ghouls all about when it comes to extreme metal. There you go. Ancient North. The Gates. Simple as that, really. Now here's a band that well, needs no introduction, but I honestly recently got into them. I think it was this year or last year, I believe. Funeral Winds. And here's another album I got by them. Mind you, I don't like all their catalog. However, this is one of the albums, the earlier albums that I do really like. The riffage, the vocal style. The album is called Nexion Exul, if I'm pronouncing that properly. The Cursed Bloodline by Funeral Winds. You guys probably know what these guys are all about. I know it needs no introduction, but there you go. Another one I got on LP. From what I've heard by Funeral Winds, I pretty much have all that I like from them. I've got the earlier albums and now this one. This one's like kind of like early mid type of thing. And New Era Productions also put this out as well, and that's another great label, especially if you like your black metal on cassette as well. They're a great cassette label. There you go, Funeral Winds. Hey guys, I got a couple more records here. Got like 3 more records here, and I'm also out of Jaeger. Look at that, eh? It's bigger than my head. Okay. There you go. Wishing everyone creepy holidays and a scary new year. Here's to you. I'm actually surprised that the 2 labels, Hells and Nuclear, didn't advertise a Boxing Day sale this year today. I was expecting it, but I guess not. Had this on my wish list for a while. I think I got a lot of this stuff through Hells and Nuclear when they had their sale. They had a recent sale. I think it was like the Black Friday sale. I think that's what it was. It was pretty good, and I scooped up a lot of shit that was in my wish list. That's where a lot of this stuff came from, I think. But anyhow, this one was on my wish list for a while. Aggressor, FOD Records. Am I right? Yes, I am. I think these guys are from Lima, Peru, if I'm not mistaken. No, my mistake. I'm sorry. Italy, I believe. Yes. Yes, Italy. I'm thinking some other band from Lima, Peru. Anyhow, Aggressor. Yeah. Old school thrash, man. What's the album called? I can't pronounce it. Lamas de Muerte. The Complete Ultra Sessions, 86 to 87. I honestly don't know how you're going to go wrong with those years right there when it comes down to thrash metal right there. Raw, like Sarcophago, and just like in your fucking face vocals, man. No give a shit. Harsh, loud, aggressive beyond belief. Check this out. I can recommend Aggressor. Okay, I got two more for you guys. I'm going to show this one first, actually. Now, this one here, I have on, I think I have this now on every format. I've got it on cassette, CD, now the LP. Valak, if I'm pronouncing it properly, once again. Valak. Souls of Infinite Horror. Yeah, Souls of Infinite... Oh, sorry, Howls. Sorry, my old English is not that great. Howls of Infinite Horror by Valak. A primitive black metal in the vein of the second wave of black metal. 90 sounds like 94, 95-ish. When did it come out? I don't know when this came out. I can't remember when it came out. I knew when it came out. But anyhow, I'm not certain if this is a one-man band project with session players, but I mean, it's really great shit. Honestly. This is another Creepy Ghoul recommendation. It's so good, I wanted to own it on every format. Like, seriously. How do you guys feel about that? It's my age-old question. How do you feel about owning the same album on multiple formats? Record, tape, CD? I mean, for me, like, I don't mind. That's like the gist of my collection. If I really like an album, I'll want to own it on every format. If I know it's like a rarity type of thing, I'll probably want to find it on every format. But anyhow, like that Beherit one, for example. But yeah, Valak. Check them out, please. I beg. Here's one I got from Hell's Headbangers. Satan. The new wave of British heavy metal. Satan. Early Rituals. This, trust me, honestly, probably needs no introduction, this band. Trust me on this one. These demos are a must-have if you're into the new wave of British heavy metal. Sorry. We got the demos 81, demo 82, demo 86. 14 tracks total. This is really, really, really great shit. Believe me. Comes on a blue LP. Put out on Listenable Records. I've heard of them. Don't know too much about them, though. But yeah, Satan. Early Rituals. Right there. I can seriously recommend this, man. I'm telling you. Really great stuff. Before the first album. And here's the LP put out on Electric Blue wax. There you go, right there. Satan coming at you on Creepy Ghoul Vision. Satan, not Santa. Satan. Anyhow, guys, that's all I got for you. That was my year-end extreme metal collection update. Hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you for all the support over the years, particularly this year. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my bullshit. My rants and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. you know, give me a couple thumbs up, will you? We'll see you on the next video. Yeah, there's something else I wanted to say. I just can't remember what it was. Let's see. You know, I drink to remember, and I also drink to forget. Let's see if it works. No, I don't remember still. But anyhow, thank you very much. Share this video and let everybody know about this weirdness, this unusualness that we call creepy ghoul vision. Creepy ghoul vision coming at you. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Stay weird.